am your host. That's right. It's Jessica Koch, and we're back. This is Profound Professionals. It's the interview series that brings you guests globally that help improve your personal life or grow your business. Today, we have a really amazing, sparkly, shiny. I love the twinkly lights behind her. She does not know how much that pumps me up. Suzy is fantastic at bringing something you're not going to get from me, calming energy to the crazy entrepreneur journey. I'm really good at the crazy part. Welcome, Suzy.
Thank you, Jessica, so much for having me on.
We are going to be the polar opposite, the magnet that pulls itself together, because I think we're going to be the best of friends, but we are definitely the opposite of energy world. That's fabulous because we need that. We need all kinds in our beautiful planet. Now, what made you decide, all right, this is my passion, my purpose, how I'm going to help improve the world. I'm going to bring calming energy to those really nutty, crazy entrepreneurs out there in the world. How did that become your story and journey?
Well, my history is as a medic in the Army, and I spent a year in a war zone. So being calm under pressure is key. And one of the biggest things, my vision and who I work with are medical professionals that would like to leave the healthcare system and start their own practice. They have no idea how to get started. They're overwhelmed, freaked out. The craziness of being an entrepreneur is like, hey, you're wearing your face. We want to do this, blah, 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 blah. Do whatever you want. You do this. And they're like, take me back to the hospital. And this is when you asked me how to describe me, I was like, I'm going to use what my clients use because I have energy. I can amp it up.
Mm-hmm.
But when it comes to a high stress job. So again, I work with medical professionals because that's my story. That's where I came from.
Mm.
But I work with them because I understand they're coming from an environment where if you make a mistake, someone could get hurt.
Yeah.
It's not just, oh, do it however you want. It doesn't matter. Do it messy. Who cares? It's
Mm-hmm.
fine. And their nervous system is on fire when they come out into entrepreneur land. They go, everybody's doing it messy. Everybody's making mistakes. Nobody cares. And
Mm-hmm.
it's okay. Like, what's wrong
Mm-hmm.
with these people? But that's being an entrepreneur. You try it, doesn't work, try something else. This worked, but that's okay. It's an okay environment. So my passion came to giving them a step-by-step roadmap because that's what they're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Protocol, procedure, give me the how, give me what to do. But combined with the energy work of ease and flow, we're
Mm-hmm.
going to be flexible. We're going to make changes. We're going to do things different. We're going to try something. And if it doesn't work, we're going to be okay about it. And
Mm-hmm.
what happens is you bring that together and they go, oh, I got my to-do list, but if I don't do it perfectly, it's okay. So this
Mm-hmm.
is what I bring to building foundations for medical professionals that want to do their own business. They don't have to do medical. I have people that do animal communication. I have people that do they've decided to be private patient advocates,
Mm-hmm.
all kinds of different things. So it doesn't necessarily have to be that they're doing medicine outside of the healthcare system, but being an entrepreneur in general,
Mm-hmm.
dog walking. I mean, even having a dog walking business is stressful because of all the things that you need to do. And marketing is key. Getting
Mm-hmm.
out there, saying who you are and what you do and being excited about it and knowing what you're
Mm-hmm.
saying and having confidence. Confidence has been the number one thing
Yes.
that is a
Yes.
challenge. It's like someone's doing surgery and they have no confidence to talk about who they are out here.
Mm.
How is that possible? But
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah, I have a couple of people. Lots of people say this, but two good friends of mine that say it all the time, Kimberly Crow and my other friend Blaney Teal, all say often, "Done beats perfect." And in my world, I say, with social media posting and everything that's out there in the world, so far that I know of, don't quote me, but I don't think anyone's died from a misspelled word. So those kinds of things, it is a lot less pressure than what people are doing when it is a life or death, when you make that kind of error. So what I'm hearing is, though, the clients who are coming to you are entrepreneurs that either have come from those kind of high pressure positions or just are feeling the high pressure and the desire for kind of kind of worrying about being a perfectionist, right? Worrying about getting it so perfect that it's causing them anxiety. And you're able to work with any entrepreneur or business owner that is experiencing that kind of need for you to fill. Is that true?
Yep, that is absolutely true. Because it's all, I resonate with the medical people because it's my history and I
Sure.
understand it. But anybody that is having that fight or flight response to being an
Hmm.
entrepreneur, which
No
is true.
doubt. It's great. We really love it. So now, how are you helping them? Are you doing one-on-ones? Is it group? Is it virtual? Is it in person? Is it an online course? Is it a hybrid of all these amazing things? How are you supporting them?
So I am completely virtual. You
Hmm.
talked about the lights in the background. I am a full-time RVer. So we are all over the western side of the United States, traveling around doing things. So
Come on
everything I do
over
is
to the East
virtual.
Coast. Come on. What are you afraid that the roads are over here too?
We, we're on, so our journey is heading north. So actually, we're headed to Alaska. And that brings me to the second way that people can work with me. I do retreats in Alaska
Okay.
specifically.
Okay.
We are relocating there. We've been traveling for 3 years and we're ready to put down
Plant,
roots.
park, and
Um,
yep.
yep, plant and park. So right now I work virtually and I do only work one on one.
Mm,
I identify it as when you're doing a business, it's like hiring an attorney.
hmm.
You really want to connect for long term. You're not just going to hire them for 5 minutes and then be on your way.
Of
So
course.
I work with clients one on one and minimum a year. So
Mhm.
that
Okay.
first year of them building their foundation. And then for people who are like, I'm not quite ready to do a business, but I do want to do this thing. I'm just not there yet. I
Mhm.
offer 90-day blocks of coaching with them. And
Mm,
I do trauma work with people too
mm.
who are feeling that.
Okay. How do they find you? Website, social media? Where would you like to send them?
So I do host a podcast, Starting a Business Simplified, Navigating
Hmm.
the Shift. They can listen to me there. Everything is on my website. So startingabusinesssimplified.com will give you all the information that I'm sharing here. It gives a way to contact me if you want to contact me directly, ask questions,
Hmm.
learn more about what I'm doing. I do recommend listening to the podcast because I do share. I have a
Hmm.
series, Suzy's Journey. It's all about me. So if you're like, I want to know who this chick is, I don't really know if I trust her or what she's doing, you can go there and listen to that.
Say your website a little slower one more time.
Starting a business simplified.com.
.com. Got it. Okay, great. All right. So give us a tip. You've given us lots so far. I'm greedy. I'm going to ask for another one. Give us a tip that everyone can use today that will help improve their lives.
Just start. I
Good.
know we hear that all the time, but
Mhm.
do we really
Yeah.
do it?
No, I worked for almost like 17 or 18 years in the corporate world, making other corporations millions of dollars before I started my own firm. I mean, I totally wish someone would have said, you can do this. It was about confidence. It was also about really not having a desire to run a business, just loving the skill and the expertise I had. But I wish someone would have said, well, you don't really have to know how to run a business. You can get someone to guide you through and do some of that part and even hire someone to do that part. You can still just do the brilliance that is you, and build something that's a legacy and that you own. And if someone had said that to me, I would have been, oh, all right, well, maybe I should think about this many years earlier than I did, and my business story is more of a Jonah and the whale story. I kind of went, my business born itself. I got pulled out of the whale by the ankles. A Jonah and the whale story. I was holding on to the uvula. I was not letting go. I did not want to start a business. A business started me, and so here we are. And I'm very happy it did. But you'll have to hear that story another time. But I love that tip. Just start because it was something I really needed to hear a long time ago. All right. How about a nonprofit cause you care about, something close to your heart?
Okay. When you asked me this question, I was like, blood donation.
Yes.
Any place that you can donate. It's not
Go.
just
Yes.
one organization. It's like
Hmm.
go to your local hospital and just be like, do you
Hmm.
guys have blood? I am O
Hmm.
negative, which is a universal donor, and
Hmm.
working as a medic in the army and being in a war zone and all that. That is one of
Right.
the most needed and even globally. So even if you It can go down to the local level, or you can be like, this gets shipped out to wherever, but blood donation for
I
sure.
love that because I don't think anyone's ever brought that up on our show. And that's the whole point, right? To spread some awareness, to give, inspire someone to give time, treasure, talent, or blood in this case. And, making sure that it's medically okay to do so. Do seek a medical professional if you're going to do this. I always say my disclaimer is I'm the Italian mother of seven. You already know that because you've been following us for 8 years. But I am not your mama. I am not giving you medical, legal, financial, or business advice. This is our story, our journey. This is what we think. Go see a professional. But giving blood, I think, is a really great idea unless it isn't for you. So ask your doctor. And thank you for bringing that awareness to us. And start typing in the comments all the nonprofits you love, because when you hit that share button, we just might inspire someone to do something good today, or just remind them of a cause they love, and they can go do that too. So whatever, we're all winning here, either way. Now, get typing the books that inspired your personal life or helped you grow your business. Get going with it. Put them in the comments, and if you're an author, put that there too, because when other people share, guess what? Someone might discover your book. You're not even the guest on the show. How great would that be? So it's really pays to be kind and nice. But now we're going to find out from Suzy what book inspired her personal life or helped her grow her business.
I am going to name the book that I'm currently almost finished with. I'm in the last chapter of it. Big, big breakthrough. Like big
Mm.
breakthrough. And it's Dr. David Hawkins, Letting Go.
Oh,
And
think
I'm
I
going to give
need to
you,
read this book.
I want to give it a disclaimer.
Okay.
It will transform
I think
perspective on
I
a
think it
lot
just
of
moved to the
things.
top of my list. I have a few other things that I really keep hearing about, great books that I want to read. I don't know, that one's speaking to me. They always say the teacher or the book or the information when the student's ready will show up, kind of thing. And ooh, that one gets me in my gut there, the diaphragm. I feel it. Maybe I should read this letting go thing. Well,
It's
thank
power.
you. Go
It's
ahead.
powerful. Yeah, it's powerful. It's
Ah.
if I would have known, if someone would have given me the disclaimer, I probably wouldn't have read it, just to warn you, because I would have been like, oh, I don't want to go there. What are you talking about? No, I needed to go there. It was perfect timing, just like you said. I heard it from
Yeah.
somebody else, and I went,
Hmm.
huh? And then I'm like, life changing.
Wow, I'm excited. I have to look that one up. All right, letting go. Who was the author again?
Dr. David Hawkins.
Awesome. Thank you for sharing that. Well, it has been so nice to have you on the show, Suzy. I really have and appreciated listening to what you're doing in the world, and having you share your story with us.
Thank you so much for having me.
I hope you've had some fun too.
Of course. This is a blast. See, I love your energy and I love this is the stuff that I love and I'm a podcast host as well. And but yet it's one of those things where it's overwhelming to my new business owners. They're
Yeah,
like,
I get it. I can scare some people. I understand. But if you're out there and you're thinking, wait, I'm not afraid. I'd love to be featured on Jessica's show. I could improve someone's personal life or grow their business. Well, then reach out to our team and we'll tell you just how to get booked on our show. But don't worry, I'm not going to let her leave. You know the drill. Before we say goodbye, we're going to ask our beautiful guest, Suzy, that the sparkling, twinkling lights behind her, to share us a final thought, a piece of information or inspiration as we go today.
ask for help.
Yes. Start and ask for help. She gave you all the answers. That's all the answers. There's nothing else to say, Suzy, unless you want to say something else about it. But ask for help. Science.
Yeah, ask for help. I that was one I had to work to letting
Mhm.
go book, the book I just ask for help because guess what? If you're asking, there's more people who want the same help.
Mhm.
We're not all alone in this
Mhm.
vast world. Like if I have a question and I'm curious and I need help with something, there's probably hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people with the same question, needing the same help out there somewhere.
Mhm. I agree. Well, I don't know. That was an amazing show. I'm a little biased because I'm your host, Jessica Koch, and this show is Profound Professionals. And until the next one, be kind to yourself out there and be kind to each other. Bye, everybody.